Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. You guys, this is my first and official Webs Talk convo. Okay, we are about those absent fathers in their daughters' lives. Okay, I am one of those girls. Even though I am 45 years old, I have been one of those young women coming up and also in adulthood that I have had an absent father. Okay, so before we get in this convo, let's subscribe, like, comment, and share, y'all. It helps your girl out. Okay, so let me know that y'all are liking my channel and comment. Okay, comment, leave a comment, and share my videos. Okay, so let's jump right into it, y'all. Let's jump right into it. Okay. As a young woman, let's be real, as a young woman, we all need our fathers, you know, just like males need their father around, we need fathers too. And I felt like coming up, I was really fooling myself saying, oh, I'm good, I'm okay, like, I'm okay, my father's not around, I'm okay, you know, like, but I would say I'm okay, but my actions would not say I'm okay because of the decisions that I made in life and definitely in relationships. Okay, that was a major problem for me in relationships. I can say absent fathers do have an impact on your life. It does. No matter how much we try to deny it, it does. It does. And the choices are not good, good choices, like I said, especially when it comes to these men, okay? And we have to develop like certain healthy boundaries with people that, you know, that we sometimes don't develop. You know, we just be letting people do whatever because we didn't have a father figure around telling us, knowing, treating us, and showing us this is how we should be treated. And we let people do and say anything to us, okay? As far as for me in relationships, all right? Fears of abandonment for me. Fears of abandonment is definitely always been an issue with me. As far as just when I was in a relationship, okay. I don't really feel like it had any effect on me coming up as a child because I didn't feel like I was missing anything because I was too busy being a kid. I wasn't thinking like, oh, you know, now at one point, I will say this. At one point, I don't know if I was in elementary school or middle school. I don't even know, maybe in between, maybe elementary going to middle. I didn't know my father's last name for the longest. I only knew his first name. So one day I asked my mom what was his last name. And she told me. And y'all know back in the day, we didn't have like the smartphones. So while I got the phone book out and I started looking up his full name, thinking that I could find him in the phone book, y'all. In the phone book. And guess what? The whole time, as I got older, my mom told me that he worked right downtown, y'all. He worked right downtown. Okay? He worked at the electricity company. So, as I got older, when I got all, you know, older on my own, I had my first child in my first place, you know, it was a couple of times where I would go down to pay my light bill. One time I just randomly ran into him. Like, literally just ran into him, y'all. Ran into him. And he was downstairs, and he didn't even know who I was. I walked up to him. He didn't even know who I was. Like, I knew what he looked like, but how could you not know who your daughter is? Like, and I saw him a couple of times after that. I could count on one hand how many times I saw my father, and I am 45 years old. 45, okay? And for the longest, I would say, oh, I don't care about my father not being around, da, 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 da. I would say that, and I would feel like I didn't care and it didn't bother me. But it showed in my relationships. It showed in my relationships because, number one, like I said, fear of abandonment. I would always think somebody's going to abandon me. They're going to leave me. That I would do whatever just so they wouldn't leave. It's like, that's all coming from not feeling loved and not having a father figure around to show me that you are worthy. You are, oh well, let him leave. You are worthy. No one was there to tell me, you don't deserve that and all that stuff. I didn't have that mindset to tell myself that. I just felt like I wanted that male around because I didn't have that male figure coming up. So, just staying in unhealthy relationships and dealing with people because I wanted that love. I wanted that. I wouldn't say father, like I wanted a father. I'm not gonna say I wanted somebody to be my father, but I wanted that male around, that male, that male, that male. I don't even want to say male figure, but a figure in a different way. Not like as if I want him to be my daddy. I want you to be my man and treat me like a man or like a father would treat their daughter, but in a relationship type of way, not like a daddy type of way. So rejection was also a big thing that I had to overcome, and I had to get that in my head, like, it's not you, it's them, and it has nothing to do with you, but that stems from, my father rejecting me. It's bad when your own father don't call you or see how you're doing or check on you or any of that. I mean, I can recall when my oldest graduated from high school, he wanted to get in contact with my dad. For whatever reason, my mom had his number or she saw him or something, and my son talked to him on the phone, y'all, and he didn't ask about me not one time. He didn't ask to speak to me or nothing. But in the inside, I was like, oh, I don't care. But it really bothered me in the inside. Like, you talked to my seed and you didn't even ask to speak to the seed that you created, that you did not do nothing for all her life. Like, nothing. That's crazy to me. So I would say I've always suffered from feeling like someone is always going to leave when it comes to relationships. Always felt like I was going to be abandoned. I always felt like I had to please, so they can like stay, and all the foolishness that I've done. And of course, as I got older, I realized like, hey, look here, girl. These people are still going to treat you like this if you don't stop. So, of course, I've overcome a lot of that because I don't just let people make me feel like I'm not worthy. And I've been in a lot of relationships, not a lot, but I've been in I've been in one relationship where he made me feel like shit. Like nothing I could do was good enough. I would change my hair. I would change my clothing. He complained about my grammar. I would watch how I speak. And it's like, you know what? I love who I am. So why am I changing all this for you, to benefit you? Like, that right there was another last straw. So I have the attitude of, if you don't accept me wholeheartedly, I am okay. Okay? I am okay. That's why I say it's very important, guys, to be in your daughter's lives. It does affect them in some shape or form. And, it's not good to leave your daughter out here without a father figure and letting the wrong men come in her life, making her feel like she's not worthy. So please, my fellas, please stay in your daughter's lives, okay? Because, honey, you don't want your daughters to go through the stuff that I've been through. Now, I'm not going to say I've been through, like, really rough stuff, but I've definitely endured pain, hurt, because of how people treated me and staying longer than I should have. And No, that's not good, y'all. So young ladies, if it's time to go, baby, leave. I don't care if it's a friendship or a relationship. I don't care what it is, but my thing was mostly in relationships, okay? And wanting to feel that love and not feeling like you can move on and like know your worth. I know my worth now. I am 45 and I have the best husband and fiance I could have ever asked for. I'm so thankful for him. And he treats me like a little princess, y'all. Like he literally does. And I'm so thankful for him. So, y'all, fellas, please be in your daughters' lives. And ladies, don't let no man make you feel like you are unworthy. You are worthy and you are loved. Okay? So, that's my little absent father, you know, that's my absent father situation of coming up and growing up with an absent father. He was not there. And to this day, I even asked my fiance, I was like, you think my dad think about me? He was like, yeah, I think he do. I said, I'm saying to myself, if he does, then why does he not call or like try to reach out or like... But that's neither here nor there. It is what it is. And, you know, I've grown to realize that, you know, it is what it is. And I feel like I did just fine without him. I had some bumps in the roads and in the road when it comes to life decisions. And I do feel like me and not having a father played a part in it. But it's okay. I've overcome. I've learned. And I won't use that as an excuse to let people treat me a certain way either. So you can't keep going with that narrative either. So we as women, we have to make sure that, you know, when we go through things and we do things that we shouldn't have, we learn from that and we don't repeat it. Okay? So y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog off. I hope you guys enjoyed my absent father, you know, talk today, and drop it down in the comments if you've had any similar situations and we can talk about it. Okay, so please like, comment, and share all of my videos, you guys. And if you would like to send me a topic that you want to talk about, put it down in the comments, okay, and we can talk about it. So this is the end of Mrs. Webb's talk. Y'all, I gotta get used to saying that. But this is the end of Mrs. Webb Talks. And I will talk to you guys in the next vlog. Okay? So I will see you guys later. Bye.